Hi, chat. I'm doing something a little bit different today. So I'm just going to be hanging out all by myself, getting ready for Monday's stream. On Monday, we're going to be playing with the brand new Chaos Space Marines Codex. I finally got mine today. So we're going to be painting some word bearers. We're going to be doing a CSM mirror match on Monday. So tune in for that. It'll be a good time. Ryan's going to be playing his Night Lords, and I'm going to be playing my Word Bearers. So I'm going to be painting up a few Possessed today. I have quite a lot to paint by Monday, so I'm just going to spend like the next hour or so working on some Possessed. So yeah, hopefully I can get all of this done. The only things that I have that are like actually done are I got this Demon Prince. He's done. Oh, I should probably flip that camera, huh? So maybe it'll autofocus. Maybe it won't. But got that. And then I've got a few other things that are pretty close. I've got this Hellbrute that's pretty close. And I've got some Obliterators and some stuff like that. But today, I'm going to be working on some Possessed. So let's go to... I'm working on a little bit of a different weird setup. So bear with me if things are a little scuffed, but I am doing the best that I can. So you can see I have 5 of them plus the Master of Possessions pretty close to being done. I've got 5 more that I need to totally finish. I worked on the skin a little bit on some of these. So yeah, that's coming together pretty good. And then I got to do the trim on 3 of them, and then pick out all the details on all of them, and then I got to base pretty much my entire army. So that'll be a good time. I'm just hanging out. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about the CSM Codex or anything like that, I got it here so I can bust it out, take a look. Yeah, other than that, I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm going to go see if I can flip that camera upside down actually real quick. So stand by. Speaking of scuffed. All right, let's find out if that worked. So holding my mini like this, and we go whoop. Oh my God, it's even more upside down. Don't ask how that's possible. Do I need to do it here? Hey, we did it, chat. Let's go. I'm still kind of torn on what detachment I'm running. Part of me wants to run Pact-Bound Zealots because I straight up just haven't run CSM All Edition. So, the Index detachment actually seems pretty fun. And that's technically the Word Bearers detachment. I don't really know why. But that is the Word Bearers detachment. I also really want to try the Deceptors detachment out at some point because that just seems absolutely insane. So I'm a little torn. I need to get a few more things to run the Soulforged War Pack because that also seems like a good time. To be fair, almost all of these detachments seem really fun. Veterans of the Long War is the only one to me that seems kind of boring because that's basically just normal Space Marines. If you guys are going to be playing some CSM, let us know what detachment you're going to be running. I'm curious to hear what's popular. I have a feeling Deceptors is going to be pretty popular. And Pact-Bound Zealots will probably remain pretty popular. You know, I pride myself in painting pretty fast, but if there's one thing that can defeat me, it's a shit ton of trim. So, I'm gonna see how fast I can knock out some of this. The cult detachment? That one seems fun. I don't have nearly enough cultists for that. Does that... I don't remember. Does that detachment buff accursed cultists as well, or is it just the normal cultist mobs? I have the book. I can just look. We're looking for... Chaos Cult. Oh, it's a damned unit. So what's damned? Is that cultists, accursed cultists, traitor guard? I don't remember what all has that keyword. Man, I'm a little bummed. I love Possessed so much. But their dev wounds ability only became once per game, which kind of sucks. Oh, Dark Commune also, that tracks because they're just cultists. Looks like basically all the cultist characters also. Yeah. Hell yeah, that'll be rad. Yeah, I have a feeling that at some point I'm gonna end up at least trying almost all of them, just for funsies. Veterans, I'll give a fair shake. I know I'm a little down on it, not because it's bad, because it doesn't seem all that fun to me, but maybe there's something there that I'm not seeing. I've already pretty much got my list built for Monday. I'm going to be running a big brick of 10 Possessed with a Master Possession, because I think that'll be a good time, and I just love the Possessed models. I got 10 Chosen I'm going to be playing with. I got a Chaos Lord. I don't have the new Chaos Lord. I want that model because it is fucking rad. But I didn't want to get the whole Battle Force box because that's expensive. If anything sounds or looks scuffed to you guys, let me know. Yeah, the Vashtor detachment looks really fun, and I want to try that. There's a few things that I want to get. I want to try that with like Predators, because I think that'll be really good. But I've got a Forge Fiend, I've got a Mauler Fiend, Venom Crawler. I'm a little torn on the Venom Crawler too. Especially now that it only gets its own buff from melee instead of also shooting. I think that was probably always intended, to be honest, but they didn't do it that way. In the index, at least. I also want to run it with a Land Raider, because I think that would be a good time. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Don't worry about it. I'm getting more medium than pigment right now. I've been really hot on this like Vallejo metal color stuff. It's like airbrush paint, but if you just put it on your palette and don't water it down or anything, it turns out real good. So if you're looking for good metallics, that's kind of what I've been recommending to people recently. Should time myself. I should see how long it takes to do like one model's worth of trim. I guess I can go back and look at the VOD and see how long it takes me in the time code. I like doing trim a lot. It's kind of therapeutic, you know? Paint, paint, paint. What's up, Sean? What you doing, dog? If you missed it, this past Monday and also last Thursday, Sean joined us on stream, and it was a good time. We did our War for Armageddon Horde mode, which was long. It was very long, but it was also a great time. I wonder if I should just not let this thing autofocus, because the autofocus keeps breaking. Alright, there we go. That's pretty good. Cultists with 4 attacks, strength 5, -1 AP. Wait, that's possessed. Possessed have 4 attacks, strength 5, 1 AP. Oh my god. That's pretty gnarly. I think that's the possessed stats, if I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head. There's a good chance that I'm not, but... I should get a music playlist for any more of these that we do. Let me know if you guys like painting streams. I like to just hang out and paint. You know, I'll hop in Discord sometimes. Everybody else will be playing games, but I'm just hanging out with the bros and doing some painting. So yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a few more painting streams. Maybe some leading up to new AOS. I've got pretty much all my Cruel Boys painted. I need to start working on Flesh Eater Quartz, which I actually did do a Flesh Eater Quartz model. It's been on the set. Turned out pretty good. I'm not totally sure that it's the scheme that I'm gonna go with in the end, but I think it looks pretty slick, if I do say so myself. Oh my god, you can't even see what I'm doing. Miniature Fan 420, $20 donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know if I've seen you hanging out before, but welcome in. I'm also a fan of miniatures, believe it or not. Yeah, welcome. Thank you again. Sean, look, when you move here, we'll do painting streams together. You come over, we'll just sit down, and we'll paint, and we'll hang out with chat. I feel like I should put like a little marker on the table so I know like exactly what area of the table is in the camera. Gotta build all your fellas. Yeah, you got all those Tyranids, huh? Build all those guys and then get them all painted up, and we'll roll some dice, dog. I mean, you don't have to paint them, but you at least gotta build them. Yeah, this guy's looking pretty slick. Let's get some detail on that axe. Yeah, it's a struggle. I'm like, I have less and less time to paint these days, you know? Um, but I still manage. Need more Catholic pieces. Yeah, you're doing the weird, religious zealot Tyranids, but they're not Gene Stealer cults. But they could be Gene Stealer cults. Oop. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I don't know what to do with this axe. This is kind of weird. I don't know if I make just like the bony protrusions like bone colored, or if I make the whole thing kind of bone colored. Or if I do kind of a blend. I'm not real good at blending, but I'm sure I could figure it out. You're a very small fan. Oh, I get it. That one took me a second. Hell yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been on the job hunt recently. I'm just going to the doctor a lot, you know. If you guys haven't been to a doctor in a while, you should go to a doctor. Turns out, when you don't go to a doctor for like the better part of a decade, they find a lot of shit wrong with you. Get all this guy's trimmy bits. That's good. Yeah. All his trimmy bits. Let's see, how long has it been? That only took me like 15 minutes. Okay. That's not bad. I just gotta do it 2 more times. Might use a smaller brush. Let's go with this guy. Alright. What size are you? I'll use you. There we go. Alright. Back on the trim grind. That is true. They would never have found those things if I simply did not go to the doctor. That's accurate. Oh my god. Oh, that was really messy. Oh boy. I'll have to go back and fix that at some point. Do I do this knee pad, silver, or bronze? Which one of you guys has this knee pad? Nobody? You're a new sculpt that I haven't painted yet. I thought I had one with a skull knee pad. Am I tripping? I must be. I think I'll do it silver. If for no other reason, then it'll be faster. Oh my god. I got paint all over this guy. And by this guy, I mean my brush. I need to clean that off in a second, but I want to get this trim. Luckily on the tabletop, you don't usually see the tiny detail. Yeah, that's true. Except we have these cameras that we use to just zoom right in on everybody's models, so everybody can see. Everybody can judge our paint jobs from up close. Elliot, what's up, buddy? Hope all is well. Did I get that leg? Oh, no. Oh, I missed that guy's entire noggin. I gotta go back and do that. I didn't even think about that. And get some silver on this sword. Sword. I guess it's not a sword, it's a knife. But what is a knife if not just a small sword, you know? Or is a sword just a big knife? Who knows? This guy. Oh yeah, we do a whole lot of pointing cameras at miniatures here. Turns out. This guy's making a weird face. He just got like a weird weird grin, you know? A lot of this will get like cleaned up when I shade it too. It's not a huge deal. Be a little messy as a treat. There we go. A messer. Oh, I used one of those in Chivalry, maybe? What's the other one? Not Chivalry. Wow, Mordheim. That's the game. I'm gonna go ahead and do this guy's noggin so I don't forget it. Because I will. There we go. Yeah. Luckily that guy's only got half a head full of trim to worry about. Not Mordheim. Mordhau. Mordheim is a different game. Mordheim is definitely not a video game. Actually, is it? Is there a Mordheim video game? I don't know. Interesting. Might have to check that out. Am I tripping? No. Okay. Mordheim is a video game. Cool. Neat. I've only known about the tabletop game. Didn't know there was a video game. I find using like kind of the side of the brush and going like parallel with the trim to be the easiest way to get it all done quick. It's a little imprecise sometimes, but it usually works out. Another $10. Thank you so much, miniature fan. About a dozen dwarves and a wizard just showed up at my hole saying something about a party and an adventure, so got to go. Have a good stream. You know what? You have a good adventure. You'll have to regale us with your adventurous tales next time. What kind of music should I play during these? Should I play like some lo-fi? Or some heavy metal? Should I like pick music that fits the theme of whatever I'm painting? In this case, metal. You know? Lo-fi metal to paint heretics. Space Squatch? Oh, I've seen that guy on SoundCloud before. He got some bangers, dude. Is there lo-fi metal? I hope so. Because I might start listening to that when I paint. I mean, most of the time when I'm listening to music when I paint, it's just normal, like deathcore, but some lo-fi might be good, a good change of pace sometimes. Lo-fi metal to paint heretics too. I'm sure it exists. There's lo-fi everything. Chat, what's your favorite Chaos Legion? I'm a big Word Bearers fan. I think they're probably my favorite. World Eaters are close. Which a lot of times that works out because, World Eaters and Word Bearers in the Heresy got a little bit of a bromance going on. Lorgar turning his homie into a demon. Like, nothing says bromance like turning your homie into a demon. Alpha Legion? Alpha Legion, I like. Uh, I never really got super into a lot of their stuff because a lot of the way Alpha Legion is written is a little cringy. But there is some real good Alpha Legion stuff out there. What's the one Alpha Legion Guard Regiment? I thought about making an army of those guys. Geno 5-2 Chiliad or something like that. Yeah, I should have known with the name Alpha Omega that Alpha Legion was your favorite. That makes sense. Looking you. World Leaders? Hell yeah. I love Angron and I love Karn. I think Karn's probably like my second favorite character in Warhammer. I'm a big Argyle fan though. I've been thinking about picking up his model to run as a Chaos Lord with jump pack. But I think Sean and I were looking last night. I think he's sold out. The secret to being able to paint fast is to be a little messy, It's okay to be a little messy. I want to get that on a t-shirt. It's okay to be a little messy. And then just a photo of Lionel Messi, but really small. So it's just a little messy. What is that? The I am Alfarius rule. I haven't really dug into Horus Heresy too much. I was very close to starting a Horus Heresy army, and it would have been either Dark Angels or Word Bearers, I was leaning more towards word bearers. I never quite got there. My problem with Heresy is that it's just like too close to 40k for me to want to play it in conjunction with playing 40k. But that's totally just a me thing. I've heard it's a lot of fun. Maybe I'll play it when I have more time for, hobby stuff, but it seems fun. Sons of Malice. That's one that I don't hear talked about a lot. Yeah, Sons of Malice look cool. I think their scheme is hard to make look good. But I think they're really cool. It's kind of a shame that Malice is basically just like a almost dead concept at this point, though. They keep like talking about Sons of Malice and stuff like that, but Malice, Malal, I always forget which one's the like fantasy, which one's 40k. Yeah, they kind of just don't touch that concept anymore for legal reasons, I guess. That's what I've heard anyway. Good. Oh, there we go. Model down. He's dead. He's dead forever. Hell yeah. What do you guys think about word bearer shoulder pads? That's a conversation that I see pop up every now and then. A lot of people paint their word bearer shoulder pads red, and a lot of people paint them black. I've thought about doing mine black, but the problem is that I've already painted like a lot of dudes that have just the normal red shoulder pads. That's a little difficult to go back and change without having to reapply transfers and stuff, but all right, I'm gonna fix the focus on this thing. It's being goofy. Oh, wrong way. Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Let me know if that's good, y'all. All right, one last guy for the trim. I can move on to details. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't really know all the details about it, but that is the story that I have heard. But it's weird that they can, I guess Sons of Malice doesn't necessarily have to be directly related. I don't know. Copyright law is weird. I don't totally understand it. I like that this guy has a weird mouth on his face and also a weird mouth on his stomach. Very chaos coded. Chaos Legions don't have to be uniform. You are correct. But I've already done so many with just the red shoulder pads that I don't know. I like them to be uniform in that regard, you know. My my world eaters, I dabble with, you know, changing around some stuff. I paint them pretty much the same as like red Corsairs with red and black. I've been thinking about repainting them though. I didn't give them as much care as they deserved, considering I painted the better part of 2,000 points of them over the course of a Saturday and Sunday. That was fun. World Eaters Codex came out. I wanted them ready for stream the following Monday. So it came out on Saturday. And this was when all the models were releasing. And so I had some built. I had some, I think 10 Berserkers built because I had some of the old ones. Then I had to go to the game store Saturday morning. Get home. I build everything. Angron, all these jackals, all these berserkers, the Juggerlord. Get back, build all that. Then I paint 2,000 points of it. Some Chaos Spawn, Land Raider, some Rhinos. Paint all of that. Basically, all the way through Saturday night. All the way through Sunday. And then some of it on Monday morning even. And I think all told, it was roughly 40 hours straight of painting. Which, honestly, I guess painting and building, honestly doesn't seem that bad for 2,000 points of stuff. And that is where the legend of me being able to paint fast as fuck came from. Yeah, I just like, I hung out in a Discord call for pretty much all of that 40 hours. I had a little hermit hole, and people would jump in and come chat with me, so I didn't get lonely and fall asleep while I was building and painting. I don't remember if I slept during that. I think I might have hopped off and taken like a 2-hour nap at some point. But I don't think I really slept until I was done. That was sometime Monday afternoon. I hopped off because I was finally done with everything, and then I went and slept for 4 or 5 hours. And then the following day, I slept for, I think, 20 hours. I crashed. The lore, yeah, man. You'll learn some of the deep Slam Sector lore when you hang out long enough. I was browsing through some old stuff that I had posted on Discord the other day because I was looking for a picture of these possessed. I painted these 5 a long time ago. And I was looking for a picture of them, and I came across some of the like original concepts for Slam Sector that I was working on. And oh boy, some of them were real bad. I wish people, you know, would be honest with me when I put a logo and I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about this? I need you guys to tell me when it's bad. Because a lot of it was bad. But I am doing a little bit of work on rebranding, kind of not rebranding, but redesigning the look of the broadcast package. You guys have probably seen the way the army lists look now. I'm kind of trying to take that style and apply it to the rest of the package. I'm going to try and do some pretty cool like dynamic animations and stuff that should be pretty rad. I might not be very good at playing Warhammer 40,000, but I can make a stream look pretty good, I think. Even if it's scuffed most of the time. I know you would have been honest. That's why these days I run a lot of stuff by you. Like the narrative stuff I've been working on. I guess that's something I should talk about a little bit. So members have already seen this because I posted about it. I started posting a little bit of like behind the scenes stuff for members. I've been working on a short little tiny like 4-mission narrative campaign. And the basic idea is that it kind of runs concurrently with Shadow Throne, and so it is another Chaos Gene Stealer cult versus Adeptus Custodes story. So while they're dealing with, the Pauper Princes on Terra, they're also having to contend with Cult Tenebris, which is my Nurgle Gene Stealer cult. And I wrote a little bit of lore. I wrote some fun missions. I looked at some stuff from Masters of the Forge and kind of adapted some of the missions that they have put out in the past. Changed up a good bit of the rules, kept like some core concepts though, because they had some really cool ideas. And I've adapted them to fit our narrative here and to make them, I think, a little bit more fun and fit 10th edition a little better. Don't want to spoil too much, but channel members, you join the channel as a channel member. I'm gonna start posting some more behind the scenes stuff, and channel members have already seen kind of like the opening little tidbit of the narrative. Ryan is also working on a narrative campaign, but his is much larger and more grandiose than my tiny little 4-mission campaign. But I think it'll be a nice change of pace. Match play is easy to just kind of, pick up, get a game going. It's easy to set up a stream for it. But the narrative stuff, I think, is a lot more fun, and it'll be a nice change of pace from typical just match play 40k streams. It was very funny. We went to the Grand Narrative last year, which was in Atlanta. And Ryan had been hard at work putting his narrative story together. And then we play through the grand narrative that weekend, and he comes to realize that the story that we played out at the grand narrative is almost exactly the same as the story that he had written. And Elliot backed this up because Ryan had been bouncing ideas off of him for a while for the narrative. It was very funny that he basically wrote the grand narrative before the grand narrative happened. And that's just another reason that I think Games Workshop is in our walls. They're just listening to everything that we say here. They're actually secretly big Slam Sector fans. I saw those Nurgle Gene Stealers. I thought they said that they were going to have a new Patriarch also, but I can't for the life of me find that. I might have just been imagining that shit. And I haven't found any pictures of it or anything, so there's a good chance I'm just making shit up. But yeah, I'm really excited to get my hands on those Gene Stealers because they will fit the army much better than the Gene Stealers that I currently have. Not that I don't love my little genie guys, but you know. This year's grand narrative will be the fourth War of Armageddon. They're in our walls, Sean. They're listening to everything that we talk about. Do you think they're gonna watch our our horde mode stream and base events off of stuff that happened in that game? Like Stompa's Revenge? Can I get all your trim, buddy? Got your noggin, got your shoulders, got your legs, got your chainmail. Oh, I gotta get the back of the chainmail. Hey. Hell yeah. There we go. That's five possessed with their trim done. Let's see. Let's scoot you guys out of the way. You guys are all done. Whee! There we go. So now I just gotta pick out the details. I guess starting with the bone stuff. I might make the cloth on these guys black because I did like tan cloth on these guys. I might do black cloth just to add a little bit of diversity there, you know. Yeah. So I'll hit up the bone details and then I'll go through and I'll probably hit stuff with the first layer of like Nuln Oil or something. Oh. Let's grab this guy that I've been working on. I've been in love with these Pro paints recently. Uh, so Bright Ivory and Bold Titanium White, very good. I've been dabbling with some of their metallics. I don't like them quite as much as I like the Vallejo ones, but they have some good shades of gold. Because I'm not a huge fan of Retributor, and pretty much most of the golds that GW has, but they've got some pretty solid shades at Pro Acryl. Good. All right, so let's see. Let's start with those little teefies in his stomach mouth. I like this guy's like fleshy sword arm. That's a lot of fun. The Possessed are just such fucking cool kits. That was a big old glob. Let's get his little buddy skull down here. Yeah. I always love when everything starts coming together. When you start picking out little details and, you know, it gets to the point where you're like, hell yeah, I can see this thing coming together. There's a lot of models where it takes a long time to get to that point, and I'm like, until the very end, until I'm done, I hate it. I'm like, this model looks like shit, and I'm a fraud. And then you finish it, and it's like, okay, that's actually pretty solid. The magnet underneath, yeah. Yeah. I have magnetized most of my CSM. I built pretty much this whole army a long time ago, probably 2 years ago. I never really played him much. I played him a good bit in the beginning of 9th. And then kind of after that, I got interested in other armies, and then I started Slam Sector, and I needed to play even more armies, and so these guys kind of went to the back burner. Mostly because Ryan, you know, has a CSM army, so I didn't really need to fill that hole. But the new Codex stuff looked really good, so I was like, shit, I want to play with my word bearers. So here we are. I gotta figure out. It might not be for a while. I gotta figure out what the next army is gonna be. I I think it's going to be sisters, but I'll have to figure it out. We are indeed our own worst critics. That is very true. I think I'll probably go black for the claws. I'll do black for these spikes. I'll do bone for these ones up here sticking out of the pauldron. Yeah. So I think... yeah, I think I do black for the rest of them, so... I'll change it up a little. I don't want them all to look the same. At least not exactly the same. Yeah, that's a good contrast. That'll help break up the group a little bit. I think I might be missing a possessed. Because I think I have just like a weird... I think I have 14 possessed. I don't know where the 15th one could be. Or either that or 2 of them I got when they were still greater possessed. And I think they came in 2s. And so I might just need to get another one to fill that gap. We have a guy that plays Tau. Unfortunately, he keeps trying to, catch up with his Tau army as far as like painting and stuff goes. But every time he gets close, Tau get point drops, and so he just can't keep up. And I know we don't always play like entirely fully painted armies on here, but I like to do that. I like to have painted armies as much as we possibly can. All that to say, we haven't forgotten about Tau. We have a Tau player. But it has been a while. We might have him on at some point in the nearish future for some combat patrol, if he's down for it. I don't even know what the Tau combat patrol looks like these days. You're going to be responsible for Tau? What makes you say that? I mean, do you want to play Tau? I think I got all his bits. No, he's got a few around the trim that I should get. Oh, this guy here. Boop. Yeah. Okay, I think I got them all now. Nope, there's one. I always forget that a lot of the CSM stuff has like little teeth around the trim. I should hit this with another quick coat. 2 thin coats, 2 thin coats. Ow. Turns out Chaos Space Marines are pointy. Who'da thunk? First army back in 7th? Hell yeah. I do, speaking of Tau auxiliaries, I do want to start at some point just a full Kroot army. The rest of Tau does not interest me at all. Kroot, however, the new Kroot are so fucking rad. I would be thrilled if I just built an entire Kroot army. Talk about an army that would be like an absolute nightmare to paint, though. Those new sculpts have so much detail on them. Trying to paint however fucking many Kroot you need. I don't know, how many models is like a fully Kroot army? It's got to be like 200 models or something, right? Yeah, that sounds nightmarish. Are you about to tell me that you have a full Kroot army? Oh. My LGSs still have like a lot of that box. GW these days seems to be pretty concerned about overproducing models. But they overproduced the shit out of that Kroot box. I don't know if they just assumed more people were gonna buy into Kroot or what. Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, I assume most people that play Tau are in it for like the battle suits and stuff like that. That's just like, I don't know, something about that side of Tau just doesn't click with me. I don't really know what it is. I love Gundams. I've watched a lot of Gundam. I built a couple, like that 7-Eleven Zaku that was on stream on Thursday. Which Zaku's are my absolute favorite. Mech suits for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Something about that side of Tau just doesn't vibe with me. I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that I just don't really fully vibe with shooty gunline armies. I mean, pretty much every army I own, I play just like as a fucking crazy melee powerhouse, you know? Like the meta for GSC is very shooty, and yet I run mostly melee GSC. This is a weird, like, little gunked up section of chaos growth shit. What part of this is teeth, and what part of this is broken armor? I guess I get to decide with my paint, huh? Let's hit those big horns with another coat real quick, and then move on. You're good, you're good. Finish your Dreadstorm army and then decide what's next. Cities! Yeah, I'm really looking forward to AOS. Alright, now I gotta figure out what to do with these. I guess I'm probably just gonna do the protrusions. The little fingers as bone colored. There's kind of like a little bit of a separation there, so. And I think I want most of the, like, axe head to be red. Ow. Chaos Space Marines are pointy. Man, I just like manhandle my models, huh? I see people are like nice and very careful with their models, and they like put them on corks and put them on little stands, like holders, so they can hold them while they're painting. I just fucking grip the whole thing. I'm gonna make my models feel my grip. And then sometimes I feel it back when I get poked by a Chaos Space Marine horn or something. AOS Spearhead? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get some Spearhead going. I've been looking at AOS, like the new rules and stuff, trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna build graphics for it. It's a lot. What army could you just stick a beholder in? Weirdly, I think a beholder would fit in Ideneth, because it's kind of like, it's got like crustacean vibes almost, you know? Well, this guy's got all kind of weird spikes coming out of his feet. This dude's WikiFeet profile must go crazy. Chat, should we do a Warhammer tier list? Should we do a tier list where we rank Warhammer models by their feet? You think you guys would enjoy something like that? Da, da, da. He's got them special grippers. You sure fucking do. Whoop. And the happy little accident. Oops. What have I done? Nothing. Everything is fine. I like this guy's cute little tail. I don't know if you can really see it. He's just got like a cute little tail. That's so adorable. Possessed are so cute. Gotta get his back ribs. Would be a unique tier list for sure. I think that's the nice diplomatic way to put it for sure. You know, what are we here if not unique. And by unique, I mean we do the same thing every other Warhammer channel does, but we're uh, more degenerate about it, I guess. Except when I'm by myself. I kind of like need people to bounce my degeneracy off of, you know? Although I guess I did just by myself, unprompted, pitch a Warhammer feat tier list, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm getting like weird spots where paint just isn't sticking on this guy's ribs for some reason. Very strange. What time is it? Oh, I've been going for a while, huh? Alright. I'll finish doing what I'm doing on this guy, and then I'm going to call it for the night. Probably keep painting, but I do also need to eat dinner, so. If you guys want to see more just like chill hobby painting streams, let me know. We have some other people come hang out, and we have some double painting going on. You know, we got these cool cameras that we can just like point anywhere, so yeah. Have everybody come over and hang out and do some painting. Ow. I poked myself again. And I killed this guy. Yeah, man. If you got some models, you come hang out with us in chat, and we can all paint and just shoot the shit. I've also been thinking about doing some just like hobby hangouts in the Discord. So I can just, you know, hop in the Slam Sector Discord when I'm chilling and painting and hang out with anybody that wants to drop in and hang out with us, you know? Maybe that can be a members thing. If you join as a channel member, we'll hang out with you in Discord. Because we all know you want to hang out with our degenerate asses. Ow, 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 ow. This hurts, but I need to get that spot. Ow. Huh. Why? Some spots on this guy where paint is just not wanting to stick properly. Very strange. Sean would never hobby hangout. Sean actually hates us. Everybody tell Sean that he's cringe. He wouldn't hobby hangout. The only people that refuse to hobby hangout are cringe. Do some of that, do some of that. Gotta wear a thimble when painting CSM? That's smart. I never thought of that. But that makes total sense. Welcome in, Cracked Duck. What's up, dog? If you guys haven't, check out Cracked Duck's YouTube channel. He just started doing some stuff pretty recently. And it's real good. His content is fantastic, so check his stuff out. Sean is a Deathwatch brother. I feel for all of my Deathwatch brothers in this trying time, because Deathwatch are about to get deleted from the game. Of course, dude. Happy to shout out good content. Oh, he just got a whole ass unicorn man skull embedded in his arm. That's baller. I really thought during the last 40K reveal stream they were going to finally announce that Deathwatch was getting deleted. Which is why the thumbnail was the crying cat Deathwatch. But then it didn't happen. But soon. I have to imagine that that's the redacted codex, right? And they gotta give us an updated roadmap soon, because GSC and Sisters are coming out soon, TM, and I think they were the last ones left on their roadmap besides redacted. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember who else. But I thought GSC and Sisters were the last two besides redacted on the current roadmap. I'll tidy some of this stuff up later. All right, did I get all your bony bits, sir? Oh, almost. Yeah, we talk about bony bits here on Slam Sector. Bony bits, do 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 do. Bony bits, do 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 do. Anything with 3 syllables becomes a Baby Shark song. All right. I think I'm good with that. Oh, wait. Hold on. I missed his tooth. He got a shoulder tooth. He got shoulder teeth, even. All right. Stick you with the rest of the gang over here. Yeah, I know they won't like actually get deleted and they're gonna get added to Agents of the Imperium, but it's funnier to say that they're getting deleted. Let's see. There we go. That's not bad for how long? It's been like an hour and a half. Yeah. That's not bad for an hour and a half of work. We got the trim done on all 5 of these guys. Got most of the like little details picked out. Gotta go through and do a little bit more. But yeah, those guys are coming together pretty good. So yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. Let us know if you want to see some more hobby content. I would love to do some more painting streams. Be sure to tune in on Monday because we're going to be breaking these guys out on the table. We're going to be doing Word Bearers versus Night Lords. It's a little bit of a CSM mirror match there. Yeah. I think that's everything. Catch you guys later.